Let's have some beer. What be going down, people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me for yet another Daily Drink vlog. My name is Redbeard, and for the beer of the today, we've got a can of the beer with no name Raspberry Ginger Wheat Ale by the Lake of the Woods Brewing Company. Very much yes indeed. Another beer donated to Redbeard by Ron from Lake of the Woods, because Ron from Lake of the Woods is just the most amazing freaking person in the world. In case you're wondering what happened in the beginning, I smashed my foot on the doorway coming out of my room to run out, and yeah, I'm pretty sure my top of my foot is like bleeding now, but I'll worry about that after. Let's see what we've got. Raspberry Ginger Wheat Ale. I have had this beer before. I haven't had it in a while though. You know, a few weeks. Let's get a picture. Definitely quite hazy, as your typical wheat beer would be. There is a bit of a chill haze on the glass as well, but even if there was no chill haze, you still really can't see through the beer. Again, a Raspberry Ginger Wheat Ale. Really interesting, kind of unique combination of flavors they put together for this beer. The smell is amazing. It smells like somebody just took a big handful of raspberries, squished them, and like shoved them into your face. I could smell it all day long, but we must drink. Let's give her a shot. Yeah. The ginger. If you didn't tell somebody this was a ginger beer, you'd never know by the smell at all. The ginger's got a really decent kind of bite that hits you kind of opposite the tartness of the raspberry. It's like they're kind of punching each other in your mouth. It's good but weird. I know, Ron, I'm sorry, man. This is probably my least favorite of the Lake of the Woods beers. But it's still not anything even remotely close to being terrible. Regardless, let's do this. Cheers, everybody, and for possibly the last time for a little while. Cheers to you, Ron. The beard, he loves you, buddy. It's so different. I think that's kind of what's thrown me for a loop. Like the raspberry flavor is, I feel if they had made this beer without the ginger, I would be like just fawning over it. Like, oh my god, the best beer the best beer ever. Maybe it's something with me being a ginger. You know, I have a preclusion to ginger root because it's me. I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Nicknamed Joe and Blondie, the beer with no name Raspberry Ginger Wheat Ale is a perfect brew for cheers and pals on the dock at camp or quenching your thirst on date night while binge watching Sergio Leone spaghetti westerns. Raspberry and ginger often portrayed as outsiders, outlaws in the beer world, anti-heroes. Instead, imbibe iconic flavor profiles on this ale of sweet, tart, spice, and smooth. A perfect balance spoken softly through the ale's malted wheat and barley raspberry ginger wheat. The good, the bad, the ugly. More like all good, no bad, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Of the beer holder. Very, very nicely worded. Like, everybody should do stuff like this with their cans. There's no reason. Like, it seems a little boring if you don't do stuff like that. 6%. You'd never know. 23 IBUs. I don't get that. Like it's so different. The IBUs don't even really come through. It's very unusual. Same thing they put on all their cans. Summer 2013 marked the opening of Kenora's first brewery in 59 years. Proud of our local brewing heritage, Lake of the Woods Brewing Company used the same simple ingredients as the brewers of the past: malted barley, wheat, water, hops, and yeast. No preservatives, no additives, just beer, plain and simple, like it's meant to be. Yes. And I believe, yeah, they're all naturally carbonated. I don't even know what they do to do that, but... And yeah, this beer obviously has water, barley, hops, yeast, raspberry, and ginger in it. Like the coaster. I've shown the coaster a few times. Put the ingredients on your shit. And, damn right, right there, that'd be July 19th. So, pretty fresh. The more you get into it, it does definitely kind of, it's like a lot of different beers. The first drink on my palate is such a shock. It's like, what is happening right now? It's weird. I don't like it. Get away from me. But you get into it. Like, the ginger is definitely mellowing out now. I can definitely say I like this more than I did when I took my first drink. Like, a lot more. I feel like this is going on for a while, though. I've been recording for 11 minutes. That's not cool. Let's go like, why are you there? There you go. LOW Brewco dot, it's right here somewhere, right? Don't make me look, yeah, right there, .com. And they're in Kenora. So if you're ever like really far in Ontario, north, check them out. They're very far away from me. They're almost a day away from me, and you don't even leave the province. It's crazy. Yeah, this is lasting too long. I don't like this. Taking a break. We'll be back very soon. And we're back for the last couple drinks here. Yeah, this has actually become a surprisingly tasty beer. Like, the raspberry and ginger are no longer fighting in my mouth. Sorry, random itch on my eyeball. Yeah, they're now like having a nice little like tea party in my mouth, getting along and commingling and being friends. It's making me happy. A bit more happy if I could find that. There we go. Untapped rating for this beer. 3.38 out of 5 overall. 517 ratings. Not terrible. Average, I'd say. Maybe a little above average compared to all the ratings I've seen. Rate beer, there's only been 5 ratings, and it's got an average of 2.98 out of 5, so definitely lower over here. Anybody say anything? More, I don't even know what this guy's saying. Wasn't too sweet. Kind of watery? Decently balanced, definitely refreshing. Watery finish, okay at best. Really? I'm not getting any kind of watery anything out of this beer. And raspberries are like 90% water, so you know, there'd be some wateriness in there. They use real raspberries. Huh? Only 2 ratings over on Beer Advocate. Average of 3.24. Yeah. Drink no last. I've come around to that a little bit. Like I said, I had it a few times before, but it was while I was working with Lake of the Woods at festivals, and that was just like a small sample. So it was like the first drink every time. Having more of it, it made it better. Lake of the Woods, your Beer with no name. Raspberry ginger wheat ale. Rating. Solid like 7.5. Still not amazing or anything like that. Like I still feel like if you made this beer and maybe like added a bit more raspberry and then just got rid of the ginger, it would be mind-blowingly just... But it's still pretty good. Check it out if you want to check it out. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. Ow. If you want to see more of my videos, then smash that subscribe button. And if you got something to say to me, put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. A peace out! This one beer really doesn't fit in all that well with all the other beers like the Woods has. All the other ones are kind of based around Kenora and cottage living, and this one here is randomly based off a very old Clint Eastwood movie. It's odd.